Mr. President, some of us have been out of school for a while, and we may have forgotten our American history. But I did want to take a moment to remind some of my colleagues about a document called the U.S. Constitution, and specifically the First Amendment of that Constitution. So for those who may have forgotten, here is what the First Amendment says, quote, Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion or prohibiting the free exercise thereof or abridging the freedom of speech or of the press or the right of the people peaceably to assemble and to petition the government for a redress of grievances, end of quote. First Amendment to the Constitution of the United States. The overwhelming majority of American people and protesters understand that Hamas is a terrorist organization that started this war by attacking Israel in an incredibly brutal and horrific way on October 7th. To stand up for Palestinian rights and the dignity of the Palestinian people does not make one a supporter of terrorism. And let me also mention something that I found rather extraordinary. And I've been in politics for a while, but I did find this one particularly extraordinary and outrageous. And that is just a few days ago, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, the leader of the right-wing extremist government in Israel, a government which contains out-and-out anti-Palestinian racists, Netanyahu issued a statement in which he equated criticism of his government's illegal and immoral war against the Palestinian people with anti-Semitism. In other words, if you are protesting or disagree with what Netanyahu and his extremist government are doing in Gaza, you are an anti-Semite. Well, that is an outrageous statement from a leader who is clearly trying to do something, and I have to tell you, I guess he's succeeding with the American media, and that is to deflect attention away from the horrific policies that his government is pursuing in Gaza, which have created an unprecedented humanitarian disaster. But it is outrageous and it is disgraceful to use the charge of anti-Semitism to distract us from the immoral and illegal war policies that Netanyahu's extremist and racist government is pursuing. So I suggest to CNN and maybe some of my colleagues here, maybe take your cameras just for a moment off of Columbia and off of UCLA. Maybe go to Gaza and take your camera and show us the emaciated children who are dying of malnutrition because of Netanyahu's policies. Show us the kids who have lost their arms and their legs. Show us the suffering that is going on over there.